Hello everybody, I am Snow Monkey and welcome to episode 1 of Ostriv. It's a city building game. It looks incredible, the detail is amazing and the way they build is fantastic. Let's go straight into a new game. There is 4 different levels, or 4 different maps. I'm not sure which one we should like. I'll go for this one. So, look, the map detail is amazing. This is Alpha 3 by the way, just fresh out in Steam. There's some new things that I have noticed in a quick playthrough I've done myself. There's new limestone deposits on the maps. And I believe if I can find some, there is also some stone deposits, which are new to Alpha 3. The first thing you've got to do is put down your camp. It tells you which area is accessible. Presuming that is dependent on where villagers can come in from. So we'll plank it down here. Now the first thing it tells you is you must build a forestry for wood production, and that is in here. Look, it tells you where the building layout is. The blue bit's the entrance for the workers, and you can rotate it as it says. I think we'll just plank it down right here. Look, one plot. Now this is the camp for the initial settlers. This is the max zoom in level. The detail is, I would say, quite amazing. You've got the supplies at the camp storage, individual tents where families live, and a resource stack. There's also a cart park, which has got 3 carts, as you can see. Some of the men are got away to pick up supplies to go and build the forestry for the wood production. Some other people, some women, and some men, sitting at the campfire, enjoying a wee chat. But one thing we have to do before winter is we have to have houses for every one of these families, or they'll die. Yeah, they'll die. So we've got the forestry place there. Now we'll look into some other stuff we need done to keep up production, like sort of maybe a thatchery. That's a tannery. There are some new buildings here in Alpha 3. The new ones that I can immediately notice is the lime works, lime kiln, stone mining camp, saddlery. Off the top of my head, that's the ones I can remember as new. So anyway, thatchery. Thatchers use the green reed the size of the riverbank to make thatch. We'll just flip this round and we'll plug it in there. If we go into the camp centre, it tells you how many builders we've got working. As you can see, they're already busy delivering some of the supplies. If you click on it, it will tell you the supplies that's already at the site and the additional supplies required to finish the construction. And we'll just stick the game into 2 times speed while we think about placing some houses. It's train dips, don't remember that. So we've got the industrial area over there. We'll just go to the edge of this wee dip. Start placing some houses over. Yeah, no, don't want to do that. Spin back in, just a wee tweak. That looks better. So we need 9 houses because we've got 9 tents. So we'll go, just make them small enough, put more in. 3. Rows of 3, rows of 4. We'll just go rows of 4. And we'll flip it around, do the opposite side. Always just leave a wee path so you can walk in between. that's 8. And we'll leave a wee gap and start in the next. Well, it's always good to leave gaps as people can walk in between the houses and get to places they need to go. Try and line it up here. This game is incredibly detailed, you can change a lot. Hold Alt to stop the snapping, that's better. I think that house is a wee bit too far forward. We'll just remove them and then replace them. I'm not happy with that. So houses, try and line it up, that looks good. Oh, press shift. Shift allows you to place multiple buildings. You flip round, line it up, line it up, line it up. That's close enough. So this is your building queue up here. Oh, the forester's done. Missed it. Meant to show you the building because the way the construction works in this game is incredible. I really like the look of it. Anyway, we'll try and watch the factory. The workers are supplying the supply. It says we're running out of planks already. Good thing I just put 2 men to work in the forestry. It takes 2 men. It takes 2 men minimal to cut down a tree and bring it in. 1 man can chop up the logs at the forestry into planks and firewood. It takes 2 men to bring in the trees. Let's see if we can watch it. Well, I've already cut it down. It takes 2 men to bring in the logs. But we build on the cat's coming up for some wood. How much wood has he got in his cart? Let's just pause that and find out. 500. Quite a heavy cart. Oh, we're missing it. Didn't realise we would build it without all the supplies out. We'll go back down at 1 speed. It's a very modular construction, plank by plank. Here come the builders. Construction. Education 1 out of 5. I don't remember that before. But there is no education in this game as of yet. Still a work in progress. This is only Alpha 3, it's not even in full release yet. So that when this game comes out it's going to be absolutely incredible and very complex. But a thrill to play. As you can see, a wee bit at a time, there you go, factory's complete. Now, I believe this place, oh, I'll tell it only hire women, because the options in this game are quite good. You can choose, there are some buildings you can't choose to employ women, or vice versa, some buildings you can't choose to employ men. But it's a good way of making sure everybody's doing something. Oh, one thing we will need is, what's a clay pit? A clay pit. We'll just pop it down over here. Because once you place that, it cannot be moved. It cannot be destroyed. Nothing there to destroy it. So you've got to be very sure of where you put it. But, if you can notice, it's infinite clay. So it'll always supply you with clay. So you only really need 1. The foresters are busy at work. They've got 1 log in, 2,500 firewood, which is a lot. They're off to build some houses. And we could queue up a couple of buildings that I know we need. We have forestry to get wood. We shall also need a smithy to make nails. So let's just line this up. Oh, other way. The buttons are very sensitive. I think that'll do it. And also, it's not a necessity right now, but a carpenter allows you to fix and repair and order wagons and ploughs. The wagons are carts. Sorry, pardon me. I'll just keep this a wee industrial section up here. But also, to make the smithy go, you need charcoal. For that, you need a charcoal pile. And I always end up doing it this way. I'm never sure why I do it this way, but uneven terrain. Oh no, let's that way here. Put 2 of them down. And anybody that's spare or unemployed will head straight for the forester, pick up lots of firewood and build a pile, make charcoal. Lots and lots of charcoal coming in. 2,000 so far. And the forester is empty. There's information. We have 6 people looking for a job and 1 man, 4 women. There you go, the house is flying up. Every post, every hammer and nail. It's quite incredible. The clay for the walls. That's a fireplace, maybe. The roof. I don't see any thatch there though, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish it. Nah. It says the thatch is on its way. Can we see if we can find it? This wee man. Oh, there's some thatch in the original camp storage. I didn't even realise that. Wells, very important. We'll need to build some of these over here. See, while we're waiting and the house is getting built, the yellow flags in the plots. Even that's quite cool. There's lots of decorations, but we'll just wait for this house to finish. There we go. Thatch roof. Lovely little house, and one of the tent families has moved in already. And you'll gradually see the tents vanishing from here as people move into the houses. So if we go into decoration, there's benches. Benches are always handy. It allows people to rest at their house, not far away, right now resting on the logs. And genuinely, I quite like to give every house a bench. Flip it around and get the other side now.
Oh no.
Oh. Sorry, concentration mode. I know it's not the neatest of villages, but it does. It'll do the trick. Now, as you can see, because lots of people went back and forth, they're starting to create a path. Now, before that gets too noticeable, I'd like to force them to go a specific route. Just done in decorations. Like a small arch it'll have to be. Yes. Then back out of decorations. Fence 1. Click. Fence 1 is the same as the fence around the houses. Or pretty close. It even lets you snap to where the fence will be, which is really handy. Now that'll force them to go through the archway, which I do like that. I like everything to be nice and tidy. I might just do this over 3 exits to this street as well. Just go right there. Might actually just be sure and leave that tree there. That tree's quite nice. The birch are right. Decorations. Fence 1. Same on the other side. Yeah, it snaps to the corner, which is amazing. I'll just do the same here. For right now, they'll not be using this exit much, but for the future. If anybody that would like to give me any hints or tips about this game is very welcome to do in the comment section. As much as I've played it quite a bit in Alpha 2, I wouldn't say I'm the best. I usually get to 200 or 300 people and the village can't sustain itself for a run out of money, which I find is quite hard. We start off with 1,000 gold coins. You've got to pay salaries, you've got to collect rent, local sales. That's what I'll show you in a minute. It's just market stalls. So you to sell some goods. Goods predominantly you produce. Many of the local sales would be from the forestry, people buying firewood, I would think. But you also got to pay wages, pay for imports, any messengers you send. Because there's a world map. There's 3 towns you can send messengers to. Near trading posts before you can do anything like that. Which hopefully shouldn't be far away. We'll just finish off this last exit, then I'll show you things. Oh, we've got 2 houses now. So we should, we're down to 7 tents. 2 tents have vanished. Which is cool. As you can see, the people that are going through the archway. That path got a bit heavy. But they are going through the archway now. It'll all make sense. So anyway, trade and transport. Market stalls. This is the trading post you need before you can send messengers to other villages and trade with other towns. It's quite a big one. We'll figure out where to put that as well. But for now, I think some market stalls. And I'm just going to stick a couple of market stalls in the middle of the streets. Line it up. Yeah, that'll do it. And we can tell the market stall to employ only women, because there's a lot less jobs for women. I'll tell it to sell firewood for now. I'll tell it to sell fish as well, because we're just going to go and set up a fishery. But the details. The birds you can hear. Sounds are amazing. Aye, the detail in the trees is just amazing balls. We still need 7 houses to be constructed, but we're only in May. We've got till, I believe, the end of November before winter hits. So what else do we need to set up? Some food. We'll get a fishing dock. Oh, an even train. That can go there. And we also need a boatyard, so we can make some boats. So we need the fishing dock to be constructed, so we can tell that to order some boats. And we need the boatyard to make the boats, which all costs wood, nails, everything. So we need to get the industrial area up and running, so we'll have plenty of supplies. And once we've built most of our stuff already, I'll set up some other stuff. That's house number 3 going in. Just need some wee bit more wood and some thatch. The woman's here. She's already got some firewood. Once you start selling various items, it'll tell you here what you've sold. That's house number 3. I need to kick it up a speed to get some stuff done. Let's see if we can up there. There goes the tent. That's something we want to do. We'll move these carts. I always like having the carts near the industrial places. Actually, we'll back it up against the back of these charcoal piles. Just rotate it. That looks good. I believe once that's built, it can hold 4 carts, whereas the camp cart can only hold 3. This little green bar is their health, their durability. Once that gets to nothing, it needs repaired. It should be repaired in the carpentry. It's just a matter of getting things built. Bit of detail. He's done. That's a lot of charcoal. 9,400 and varying amounts. Cool. There's differences. There's another house. 5 houses to go before winter. As you can see, because they're using that path a lot now, it's getting more and more defined. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that it went through Pacific Place. Just, it looks better than wee paths going everywhere. One big one. I really should have lined those houses up a little bit better. Oh, pardon me. As you can see, people are having rests on the benches. We have worker. Still lives in a tent, unfortunately for her. Man still, and as you can see now, it says we have sold 200 units of firewood, which helps with our local sales. Because we now have some houses built, we're also gaining some rent. Once we have a town hall built, as you can see, we gain more control of the economy. But it's one thing I've never been great with in this game. I just seem to lose money all the time. Once we get these houses up, we have one extra house right now. We need to start getting food in, so we can help encourage migrants. As you can see there, it says we need to have migrant status allowed, sufficient water supply, enough food for sale, spare housing, job availability, and at this point, no required religious buildings. That must be something new to Alpha 3, as the church is new. Must be at a certain point you need a good number of good religion in your town to encourage newcomers. I quite like this wee cul-de-sac, street, whatever you want to call it. So, aye, we need some wells up here. That's in the water tab. Spin it round, stick a well here, so the villagers have got plenty of water. Can't have anybody going thirsty. What other decorations is there? Bushes, ash trees, different fences. A big arch. Let's put down some trees. And a couple of birch trees. That'll look nice. But as you can see, oh, they've already. Starts off like that, it's a seedling. We've got to get around and planted. And it'll eventually grow up. The big birch tree. And we planted it. There's 3 in the bench, and the little one said, "Move over." But this game has definitely been quite well optimised. There's no lag, as I've only got a small, just started town, but you know, speed at 12. And there's no problems moving the camera about or any movements. Forestry's been busy. We have 13 logs of wood. But that's one of the reasons I also would like to set up a warehouse, because that's that forestry hit its limits. It's not going to produce anything else until the supply is used up. If we get a warehouse, we can store it in there and keep this building producing, so we've got a good supply. But it'll not be long before the houses are finished. 2,000 thatch, 2,000 weeds. We're saying that's hit its limit. We've still got 1,000 iron, it's just under 600 nails, which is a good amount. Where is it? It tells you that, yes. 5,000 wood, 100 nails, 1,000 clay and 300 thatch per house. List of requirements, which I believe that list is also new to Alpha 3. I don't remember having lists before. I may be wrong. Everybody's busy at work. Under, yes, we have one man still unemployed, 4 women roughly. We need one more house. Doesn't that look cute? Quite nice. I don't get this bit though. It's a wee bit overlapping into our property. Yeah, I've done that with a few actually. Might try and avoid that in the future. For now it'll do. 400 units of firewood been sold. As you can see, I have lost 100 gold coins since the start of the game. It's a salary, look, 170 salary, and I've brought in 70. We need a lot more done. We can try and balance the economy and make some money. I believe there's not too many negative effects to going negative, apart from the fact you can't send out envoys or import anything. But we'll see how it goes. So we'll just start demolishing some of this camp. Just to see that somebody sits down.
Oh my.
We have a forester. One last family to move. Look at this. They come with a lot of supplies. 200 flour, 200 potatoes, tatties as they call them. A lot of dried fish, a lot of sallow, which is pig fat, and they've just moved out. So that's it. Everybody has a house for the winter. And we're just building a spare, just for the fun of it. So one last house, and I believe I'll end up this episode. There's a lot to look into. I think we might just find a nice wee little place for the town hall. Where to put it? Where to put it? Should I put it in this divot? Have it facing the town? Yeah, I know. We'll just line it up a little bit with the land. There you go. One town hall. Yep, plenty of clay. I definitely need a material storage place because these builds are hitting the limits too often. And it's now warming as the cart's about to run out. Where is the carpenter? We'll move that in front of the smithy actually. Just to make sure the cart's got repaired. But as you can see, that's the last house almost finished. The thatch for the roof, clay for the last wall. So, I'll just pause it there. I believe that should be episode 1 for me. This is Ostriv, and I am Snow Monkey. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As I said, any hints or tips is more than welcome. Thank you very much. Episode 2, we shall look into starting food production. Thanks.